We're going to now create our contact us page. And the great part about this contact page, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And all of the emails will go straight to your inbox. And I'm going to actually show you all proof that when someone sends a message, it will go directly to your inbox. Okay. So let's go ahead now and create this same exact contact us page. You guys can see there's a video background playing. It's a very stylish, creative page. And I think your visitors will love it. Okay. So let's go ahead now and create it. So I'm gonna go over here and go to plus new and go to page. And we are going to create this contact us page. So here, contact us page. And again, right here for the content layouts, make sure you have these same exact settings. So default, margins disabled, header enabled, and then menu 1. And then the title disabled, and then there you go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and publish this contact us page. All right, and edit with Elementor. And you guys can actually go to like YouTube and get a lot of videos. And don't worry, I'm going to show you guys where you guys can get a lot of these like beautiful videos like this, where they'll just play. And the great part is the audio will not play in the background. So that's a very big plus, because that's really annoying. You know, when you go to a website and like, you know, music starts to play. Like, you ever been to like CNN or something where they start playing those advertisements and you're looking for it, trying to close it, and you can't find it and they hide it? It's like, you guys are so annoying, you know. It's okay. So anyways, so right here, I'm going to do heading. And I'll do something like contact us and insert that there. Style, let's make this white. Typography, open sans. Now we have to add the background right here to see it. You know, we can't really see what's going on here. So again, this section, stretch this section, full width, style. We're gonna go ahead and click on classic, image to add a background. And I'll go ahead and select, we'll just select anyone, this one right here. Okay, and then right here for the size, I'm gonna do cover. Okay, or we can do, I think it's contain. No, yeah, cover. Cover is the right one. Yeah. All right. So right here, I want to go ahead and add in some. We need to add some padding to it, you know. So right here, I'm gonna add like something like we need like 100, something like that. Then right here, I'll go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. So size a little bit bigger. Contact us. And then I think what really works is the 300 and then the line spacing. You know, it just looks. That looks professional. You know, that looks really good like that. So I recommend doing it like that. Now the next section we're going to do is this section right here. So basically I made the contact us, and we're going to go ahead and make this section right here. So basically what I did was I just made a 1-column row, and I kind of destroyed the padding right here, and I introduced a video background in the back. So let's go ahead and do that. So right here, one section. And then right here, I'm going to do something like, like don't be shy. Don't be shy, contact us. Put that in the center. All right, so it's in the center. Now I'm gonna click on this right here and go to stretches section, and I wanna go ahead and make this full width. Now I wanna go ahead and add some padding to this. I'm gonna add some padding of, make sure to unlink this right here. So it only wants 200 to the right and then 200 to the left. Okay, I'll explain why I do that in just a little bit. Now also right here for this section right here, the actual heading, I want to go ahead and add some padding to a little bit of everything, you know, because everything's a little bit too close. So we're going to go ahead and add 10, 10, 10. And that basically just kind of give it space around everything. And then on this section right here, I want to go ahead and go to the advanced section right here. And I actually want to go ahead and add in some padding and margin. So I'm going to double click both of these, and I'm going to put 40. And I'm also going to put 40 right here. And also for the padding, I'm going to do 40, 40, and then also for the left, I'll do something 40. So basically now you guys can see that what I've done is I'm basically kind of just putting space around over here. So that's basically where the video is going to go, okay? So once you guys get a better visual of it, you guys will understand. So let's go ahead and keep designing this little section. So I'm going to go ahead and put this black. And you know, we should use the new text shadow. You know, guys, this just came out, so it's really cool that these guys introduced this, especially if you have like a 2-color scheme. You know, you guys can get all creative. You guys can make the blur. It doesn't come out too good because probably it's too light. You guys can see the blur right there. It doesn't come out too well on white backgrounds, but like on my homepage, it's amazing. You know, so let's just go back to the basics. You know, open sans, and then I'm gonna go ahead and increase the size here. And I like the 300, and I like the transformation of uppercase, something like that. Okay, and then right here, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a divider. You guys are gonna be like, yeah, divider, Daryl, like you get it, we love it, you know. But The divider is amazing, guys. It just adds a lot of decor to your sites. It looks really cool. So black. And now right here, I'm gonna go ahead and insert a text module. I guess you want to call them widgets or modules. I don't really know. It's everyone out there, you know, it just really depends, you know, it depends on your background, you know. So, okay, so this section right here, guys, we can either use the pro contact form, and if you have the pro contact form, it's gonna look something like this right here. So I'll give you an example. Now, guys, I'm actually going to show you a free version. So don't worry if you guys don't understand how to use the pro version. But with the pro feature, you get it. You get the contact form. So like right here, you guys can see on the pro elements, that's the contact form is going to be right there. So form. So for example, if I just delete this right here, and then I take the, where is it, the forms, and drag it, you can have a contact form. Where is it? There it goes, like that. And you guys can like go through all these and design it. You can do like action after buttons. There's all sorts of really cool settings in the pro ones. You guys can do like the row gap. You can change like the spacing. There's a lot of stuff you guys can change in the pro features. So if you guys are interested in the pro version, I recommend to get it because you can decorate all of this stuff and you can keep adding new things. Like, you know, right here, you want to add like a phone number or you want to add like an address. You can go ahead and insert it right there and then just say like, you know, this is going to be, we can change this to like a address or something or whatever you want. So you can see there's a new a bar right here. All right, so this is with the pro version. Now I'm actually going to show you the free version as well. But before I do that, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube and do something like 4K with wind. So I do 4K with wind, swallows, or whatever. You guys can just do 4K scenery, just 4K, and you'll get a bunch of these videos. There's tons of them out there. So just go ahead and grab one. And I'm just gonna grab this, you know, this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna go over here. Now I'm gonna click on this section right here, which is the edit section. Go to style and go to video background and simply go ahead and paste that right there. And now it might not show up right away, but you guys get the you know, the general point and idea. So I don't want it to basically show up right here. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want this section to be like hidden. So on this section right here, we need to add a white background. You know, by adding a white background, it will actually give us that look of having a contact form that's not part of the background. So you guys can see now, since I added the white background on this specific column, now we have this really cool, stylish contact form. And guys, I strive for modernism in all my tutorials. You know, what good is a website if it's not beautiful and creative? Anyone can make some ugly website, but guys, having beautiful websites is what makes people stay and buy on your website. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You could be giving away free cars on your website, but if it looks kind of scammy and looks kind of shady, they're gonna be like, yeah, I don't like this guy. This site's ugly. I'm leaving, you know? That's really what it is. So remember, the website is a representation of you. So let's go ahead now and save this. And if you guys choose to have the pro version, I recommend it. The link is in the description. You guys can go ahead and buy it. It's almost like crazy not to get it because it's like $50 for the entire year. But I would just get the unlimited for the $200 for the entire year because, I mean, how much money do you spend on like, you know, beer or like junk food or like Starbucks coffee? You know, you probably spend like, you know, $20, $30 a day on nothing that you really need, right? So, you know, having something that's an investment is actually much better. So let's go to the dashboard right here. And we're going to go to plugins and go to add new. Now, this is the free alternative, so we're going to type in Ninja Forms. Ninja Forms is actually a really good contact form. You know, I use a bunch of them. I used to recommend Contact Form 7, but I got to be honest, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Like, they just destroyed their own plugin. Like, I used to recommend it. I loved it myself, and me and my developers were just like, hey, bro, like, the contact form's not working. And I'm like, what's wrong with it now? Like, always a problem, you know? So I recommend Ninja Forms now. So this is Ninja Forms, and if you guys notice on the left side right here, you'll see Ninja Forms. So going over here to dashboard. And you can basically create your own form. So right here, they give you a basic, they already basically give you a form. So right here, you have name, email, message, and then submit. Now, these red asterisks mean that these are required. Now, let's say you want to go ahead and add something in. Click on this little plus symbol, and you can just basically drag and drop anything you want. So you want a city, you want the first name, you can just drag it right there. You want the product, you want the quantity, you would simply go ahead and drag and drop everything right here. Now, this page builder, this contact form, it can do a lot, guys. It can really do a lot. So I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. I will have a tutorial down the road on more contact forms. but you guys can probably already understand that it's just a drag and drop thing. So I don't really want to go too much into it because, you know, you guys are already smart people if you made it this far. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. So I'm going to go ahead and close this right here. And I just need the short code. So this right here is the short code. Okay, so short code. So let's go ahead now and goes to, or first actually let's change the email address we have on file. So the email address that this goes to, we need to actually fix that. So we want to make sure that it's in the right, it's going to the correct email. So we need to go to our WordPress, our user section, and change that. So we're going to go down to our settings and go to general. And again, make sure that this email is the one that it goes to. So I'm going to go ahead and put it for this one right here. And basically the Ninja forms will correspond to it, and they will send emails based off whatever you have in here. Okay, so remember, this right here is what you need. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our page. So I'm gonna go to all pages, and I'm gonna go to the contact us page, and I'm gonna go to view. All right. And now you guys are gonna see the video is gonna, whew, beautiful. That is gorgeous. I gotta be honest. Now this top section is probably not as good looking, so you might want to find a good image. You know, guys, these are just for tutorial purposes. So don't build the same exact website. You know, use your own images. Go to unsplash.com and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter that. So right here, I'm gonna grab this heading. I'm gonna go ahead and place it right there. I'm gonna delete all this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this and go to align center. Now I'm gonna go to save. All right, and now let's go ahead and go to view the page. And voila, we have a beautiful contact form with this beautiful kind of video, just comes in right like that. Looks amazing, right? That is a beautiful contact form. So here I'm gonna do like Daryl Wilson, and then email. I'll just do like AOL.com, and then we'll do like howdy. Now, this might come this color because that's the color we used. Now you could change it on the black, or you could change the italics, but I cannot guarantee you if that will actually change the current font and everything because I've never tried that. So I really don't know if that will work. I don't know if the Elementor Page Builder will actually change the fonts for another plugin. That would be actually really cool. That would be amazing. So you guys can see right here, you know, and also the person that sends the email will get a confirmation for it. Okay, so they kind of get notified, and you also get notified. So let's go ahead now and check my email. So I'm gonna click on my email, and voila. So you see right there, new message from Daryl Wilson, howdy. And that is from the, that's from my website right here, okay? So remember, if also sometimes in rare cases, it will go to spam. If it does go to spam, contact your hosting company and find out why. A lot of the times is because when people send these contact forms, they might just send something really quick. You know, they might just send like a message and the plugin recognizes it as spam. So if I type in something like Daryl, and then, you know, sometimes when the message is written too fast and like it's something like this, sometimes in rare cases, it will go to spam. So if that happens, again, make sure to check your, you know, talk to your web hosting company, see what you can do to fix that. But a lot of that is probably having to do with the plugin. So let's go ahead and check it. And you guys can see now it does not show up because it just came from a really bizarre email, and you know, see, it did show up as spam for this one because who writes a message like oh? You know, no one does that. So if you do get a result like where you're ending in spam, be sure to check that out. Okay, guys. So this is the end for the contact us page. Very easy, very self-explanatory. Again, I recommend getting the actual pro section. You know, actually, really quickly, let's go ahead and we're gonna go on a mission right now. Let's go ahead and find out if this will actually carry the color and the font. Let's go and find that out. You know, I don't want to leave that. I'm a perfectionist. It's kind of funny. Like I'm doing a tutorial on like how to do this, and I'm like, how do I do this? But I've never tried that. I've never seen if the Elementor Page Builder can actually change the fonts for another page or for another plugin. So we're gonna find out right now. So I did this. And let's make it skinnier. Let's make it a little bit skinnier to find out. There we go. Now we'll find out. Or it might just change the color. Moment of truth. Let's go ahead and find out. And it does not. So it just changes the color, guys. So if you want the color change, just change the color, but it's not going to change the font and everything else, okay? But it's still an amazing contact form. Very beautiful, very professional, okay? So that's about it for this contact section. Let's go ahead and go on to the next section.